hello there. You probably read the title of this video and saw the thumbnail and are probably thinking to yourself, there's no way. This is clickbait. There is no way. Sega Slayer, you're lying. You're lying. There's no way you're playing Super Mario 64. And any other day you would be right. And today you're still kind of right. I am playing Super Mario 64, but not in the way you think. Now, last year, right? About last year, I want to say late summer or maybe early fall, middle of fall. I can't remember. Sometime last year in 2020, there was different ports of Super Mario 64 released. Now, there was one for PS2. Someone, and these are emulation. This is an emulation, by the way. Someone physically ported the game, meaning you could burn it to a disc. If your Dreamcast is modded or your PS2 is modded, well, you don't need a modded one. You could just kind of play burnt disc on any Dreamcast easily, or use a swap trick or something like that. But your PS2 has to pretty much be modded. You could, in theory, burn this to a disc and go play it. No problem, because this is real. Someone physically ported the game to these consoles. And they ported Super Mario 64 to PC, PS2, and Sega Dreamcast. And now, I have a very complex history with Super Mario 64, particularly Super Mario 64 DS. Like, I used to love that. I used to look for, like, Waluigi and Luigi in both Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 DS, like extensively. I followed that, like, whole trend. And even though I knew they weren't in the game, I always looked. But I've had my fair share of experience with Super Mario 64. Nowadays, if I play Super Mario 64, I will, I usually play with a Sonic ROM hack because I think it's fun to try and play the game moving that fast. And so that's pretty fun. But you're probably like, Sega Slayer, okay, we've got all that out the way. What are we here for today? Well, I'm going to be looking at that port. I didn't look at it last year. And the reason I didn't look at it is because I had to debate with myself personally. You know what I'm saying? About, am I going to count this or am I not going to count this? And I decided, no, I'm personally not going to count it. I could care less because, well, first off, it's on a Sega console. It's ported to the Dreamcast. And second off, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's ported to the Dreamcast. It's a Dreamcast game. I could physically burn it to a disc if I wanted to and play it on a real official Sega Dreamcast. So, I really didn't care. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll save the video for a special occasion. And I was originally going to wait and do it on an April Fool's. And the reason I was going to do it on April Fool's was because it would have been an April Fool's joke because everyone would have clicked on the video expecting me not to truly play it. And then I actually play it, and then people are going to be like, what? And you're probably like, okay, well, Sega Slayer, all this, we get all this, but why are we staring at your OBS screen? And I'll tell you exactly why you're staring at my OBS screen. Well, if you join me here for a second, and when we minimize this, and we'll cancel that out, you might be able to see that I have this right here. If you check where my mouse is highlighted, this right here, I have the Project 64 emulator. Now, and there would have been that one person that'll go down in the comments and say, Sega Slayer, this video's fake. You're probably really playing this on an N64 emulator, aka Project 64. And somebody probably would have thought, hey, you're lying. This isn't really on a Dreamcast. And that would have been just the uneducated person who doesn't think, Super Mario 64 was released on the Dreamcast. And by the way, I will leave a link in the description for the download link for Super Mario 64 for the Dreamcast. Like I said, someone also ported it to PS2 and a native port to PC instead of emulation, so you could just go, check those out too if you want to. But this is the Dreamcast version. Now, there would have been that one person that would have said, this video's fake. You're actually just playing Super Mario 64 on an N64 emulator. I'm a super programmer. I know for a fact that this is on an N64 emulator, and people wouldn't believe me. And I want you to believe this is in real time. Like, how can I prove to you this is in real time? Let me think. What is a game? How about this? Look, I will go into OBS 3 times, right? Spam it. You can probably look. You can even hear my mouse clicking just to prove it's real. You can probably hear that. You know what I'm saying? This is a real Sega Slayer 64 here. I could do whatever I want to, from move that down there or, change my background. I'm not going to do that. But I could, you know what I'm saying? And just to prove to you that this is all real, I will be clicking Redream, and I wanted this to be in real time, just so someone doesn't say, "Oh, Sega Slayer, this isn't on a Sega console, you're just playing it on Project 64. No, I could burn this to a disc, and I'll leave the link to the download in the description below if you want to try this. It works natively on Redream, no problems. I had no problems setting this up, and it is very cool. It is actually really cool, and I'm excited to look at it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to click Redream. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and give it a second to open here. Real time. Okay, this video's in real time. And this is Redream, and why did it have my games not loaded up? Okay, there we go. Yeah, stupid. And as you can see here on Redream, we have 4 games, right? We have Marvel vs. Capcom, WWF Royal Rumble, and the charger has come out of my controller. That is just great. I love this. Now, you have to excuse me because I have a tangled mess over here in my computer, and although you will never, and probably you don't see it, and you probably never will see it, it is a very tangled mess. But as you can see, we have 4 games here: Sonic Adventure 2, WWF Royal Rumble, Marvel vs. Capcom, and the most important here, Mario 64. And I just have it in my normal download folder. You can have it wherever you want to. When you download this, I think it comes in a zip file, and you can just either unzip it or leave it zipped. Personally, I unzipped it, and I unzipped it into its own folder, and but on your phone, you would just unzip it using Z Archiver or something like that. Now, I want a few heads up real fast. The sound runs extremely choppy. The sound is very choppy on this, and I tried to go through in the Redream settings and fix it up. Maybe Redream doesn't play nice with this. Maybe something like Raycast will, or something like that. If you need a BIOS or something. I don't want a BIOS. I haven't set up Raycast or anything because I don't like having to deal with BIOS, and I just like how simple and quick and easy Redream is. Plus, it already pre-has the box art and all things like that, so it's very simple for me to just load up a game and call it a day. But I tried to mess with the settings, and the sound remains choppy. So that's a heads up. But other than that, it plays 100% perfectly. Another thing you need to know, since this is a port of Mario 64 to the Dreamcast, it is not emulation on the Dreamcast. It is a one-to-one port, meaning you could burn this to a disc and play it on your real Dreamcast. You have to understand that the Dreamcast does lighting a little bit differently. So a few stages look different on the Dreamcast than they actually look on the N64. And that's just because the Dreamcast handles lighting differently. Like, a good example will be Dire Dire Docks. The lighting is handled very weird on there because it was never meant to run on a Dreamcast. So the lighting is not designed. But other than that, we can hop right in. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Mario 64.
It's me, Mario.
As you can see, it's fully Mario 64. This is on a Sega Dreamcast, you know what I'm saying? If I press A real fast, you can, mess with Mario's nose. And the controls work just fine. I didn't think they would work good, but they work just fine. Everything, like I said, runs, for the most part, runs perfectly. And we'll press start here. And actually, when you get on the game, something weird I want to let you know is, you, for some reason, cannot save. I don't know if that's just on Redream, but I can't save the game. Whenever you get on, there will automatically be 2 files. One file with 120 stars, and one file with 119 stars. I did not do these myself. They come like this on the game. I don't know why, and you get 2, not mess with the files. I don't know why. You can delete one. I'll just delete this one right here. And the reason is because, I might go into that 121 and show you guys the mess around with the some more of the levels. You can mess with the sound here. I'll keep it stereo for now. You can go to your score and see your score on each stage. What is their score for here? They have all the coins and stuff like that. And you can go to, your copy file here. You can go to your check score. Or just return real fast. You can go to, obviously your erase. We'll return there that too. I always found this super file screen very weird. I don't know why. I have always found it weird. But anyway, we'll just go ahead and click in, and you can see Princess Peach here. The voice acting is here. It's a little choppy, but it's here. There you go. You can see. And actually, I have to say, I don't know if this is just me, but the models look better, and that's obviously because the Dreamcast was, and I quote, 128-bit. Although we obviously all know it was actually, in reality, actually no, it kind of was 128-bit, but it was the graphics processor. In reality, it was still. In reality, it was mostly 64-bit still, but, you know, because nothing ever went past 64-bit. We didn't really go past, I mean, 128-bit CPUs and stuff exist, but there's just no need. Also, Mario's face is weird, by the way. I don't know what, they gave him a bigger mustache. They changed the front of his hat to white. They changed the front of his hat to white, and his mustache is black, and his hair is also different. But for the most, I think it's a little bit different. Well, it's not different in the back, but, like, on the sides, it looks different, and his face is weird. But as you can see, it's Mario 64. It controls perfectly. I can do everything I can do in the N64 version, if not better. You know what I'm saying? It controls, like, very nicely. Very nice and smooth, you know what I'm saying? And, by the way, I'll be playing this on stream. Well, I'm actually recording this Thursday night, as you would obviously know, because that's what I do now. So I will be playing this on stream tomorrow. Well, Saturday. For me, it'll be Saturday, but for you, it'll be tomorrow. So I will be streaming this on Saturday. I don't have a designated time, obviously, but you can just check back when I'll be streaming. You know, I will. But you can see it's Mario 64, and all of its glory. You can, you know, mess with the D-pad. You can obviously, you know, you can long jump. You can even backwards long jump. Yes, I know how to backwards long jump. Trust me, I've tried many things backwards long jumping before. Although I can never seem to get the technique down. Yes, you can backwards long jump or BLJ, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? However you want to say it. And, like, it's the full game. It works perfectly. Even sometimes the sound isn't always choppy. For the most part, it is, but it's not always choppy. Like I said, it controls great. It controls better, but you can see some glitches. Like if you pay attention to that right there, you can see like through the wall a little bit. It's a little glitchy in this little area from far back. Maybe if you turn the camera a certain way, and like I said, there are some glitches. This, I don't know if this is being worked on actively. I don't know if this is, like I said, this came, also this texture on the wall right here is a little bit weird. I don't think it's supposed to, you see how it's like warping like that? You see that? I don't think it did that in the original N64 game. I do not think it did that. But yeah, like you can see something, like see the wall kind of warps when you get next to it. I don't know why, or if it's just that wall. No, it's all of these walls, right? Oh no, it's just this one for some weird reason. When you get next to it, this one like seems to warp. I don't know why. That's I've never seen. Look, you can see like they didn't place the texture right. They did not look. You see, in response to the camera, they did not put the texture right on that. That is weird. But I'm no programmer, and I'm not gonna tell them how to code. Okay, but you can see we even have the butterflies here. It's all here. It's a one-to-one port of the game on the Dreamcast. And in some cases, like I said, at least in my opinion, I might be crazy, but I think it looks a little bit better. I think the colors are a lot vibrant. You know what I'm saying? The colors are really vibrant, and I think it just looks good in general. You know what I'm saying? I haven't stretched obviously, but it looks good. You know what I'm saying? All the cutscenes are here, so you know, Lakitu will come, or the Kitu, however you say it, will come and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And you can just go through the door, and here you are. You're in the castle. Bowser, he talks to you. Now you see, like I said, it does suffer from frame dips from time to time. The Toad you can talk to the Toad. We'll do maybe, I'll do 3 stars, and then I'll show off. And then I'll go and show off what some other stages look like in the 120 stars, so we can see a lot of stages. This is glitched for whatever reason. This is glitched, and I don't know why. I know most of these stars by memory, so I know that this is obviously King Babam, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of fixes itself when you click it, but for the most part, it's glitched, you know what I'm saying? And you can see Bomb on Battlefield in all of its glory. It's here. You can, if you press up on the you control the camera with the D-pad, so the D-pad acts as the C buttons. And you know, both triggers act as, you know, both triggers act as I'm trying to play this with a keyboard, so you know, you have to excuse me a little bit. But both of these, the triggers, they act, the Dreamcast triggers, they act as like you know, Z on a real N64 controller. I've never played a real N60. I've never had a real N64. I just never, you know, obviously I don't really collect Nintendo consoles, so I don't get Nintendo consoles, but I've never, like, I don't think I've ever owned a real retro Nintendo console. I've seen them, you know, and I've touched an N64 controller a few times, but I don't own, like, any retro Nintendo consoles like I own retro Sega consoles. But, like, as you can see, it's all here. The physics work and everything. The Goombas, you know. And obviously, like I said, I know my way around the map, of course, you know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm doing just fine. You know, I don't need any help. I can maneuver my way to King Bomb, no problem. How did I hit? I've never hit that fence before. I don't know how I hit that fence right there. But, like, everything works. The collision is here. And I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I have to be stupid. The collision is here, and I'm not going to bother wall jumping up that because I'm lazy, okay? And I'd rather just walk anyway. And I'm always the person who just takes the warps up here anyway, because I'd rather not walk the whole path. At least not after the first time, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm gonna die at King Bomb anyway. You have to be the worst game player in the world if you try and die. If you die at King Bomb of all people, he's the same. He says all the same dialogue. Like I said, this is a one-to-one creation of the game. And besides like Bomb Battlefield, and Jolly Roger Bay, I have not really explored this. You know what I'm saying? You grab him with B. You know what I'm saying? And you throw him with A. With B also. Very simple, you know what I'm saying? See, like, I think his model looks a little bit better here. I'm not gonna say it does, just because, you know, I don't want someone to tell me I'm wrong, but I mean, it probably looks exactly the same, but I don't know, it just looks a little bit better. Could you imagine something like this coming out in 99 or 98? You know what I'm saying? Imagine, I would actually love to see how a version of Super Mario 64, if it would be possible, would port to something like the PlayStation 1 or Sega Saturn. I highly doubt a Sega Saturn port would be possible, but maybe a PlayStation 1 and a little bit of a slimmed down version. Like I said, you see the frame dips a little bit, it gets a little choppy, but for the most part it works. You can even still do the ground pound star glitch. Although for some reason the stars appear a little bit smaller, so you can still do the ground pound. Yeah, I used to do that a lot too. And like it's a little glitch zooming out, and I swear I collected some coins, but maybe I didn't. We'll collect maybe 2 more stars, cook with the quick, and then we'll go, you know, we'll go explore some of the castle, and then we'll go into the 120 star profile, and then we'll see some more things there. Can you have him open the cannon a little bit early? No, yeah, you can. I usually have him open the cannon like the second star, just so I can already have it open. But yeah, here's Koopa the Quick, and Koopa the Quick is funny because for some weird reason, right? He says you can't use cannons, right? But you are 100% allowed to use warps, which I never understood. I never understood why he does that, but you know, to each their own. You know what I'm saying? I guess warps are completely fair. That's how I always beat him anyway. Because I don't understand. In this version, he feels a little bit slower than he usually does. But then other times he'll go completely fast. Like I said, this game works perfectly. There were only 2 last time, right? I'm not crazy. You see, like, look, Mario's running a little slow. My frame counter's not showing it, but the frames have dropped, and they do that, and I don't know why. Please do not hit me. Please don't hit me. Okay. Yeah, the frames have dropped for whatever reason, and oh, you can also still press the game if you want to and look at the star. So that's why I said it also really doesn't matter that the star counter doesn't completely... I missed the warp, but whatever. We'll just go the normal way. Because if I fall here... See, I knew it. I always fall there. And if I fall here, because I missed the warp. But like I said, you can look at the star counter just fine. Everything works here perfectly. And for this to be on the Dreamcast, it looks really perfect. And I'm surprised I'm doing this well with the keyboard and mouse, considering I cannot play with keyboard and mouse for the life of me. But I've done it. I've beat Koopa the Quick, so you know that was easy. But like I said, this is really freaking awesome. And the PS2 port runs probably a little bit better than the Dreamcast port. I don't know. I haven't actually. Obviously, I'm not going to look at the PS2 port here. We're a Sega channel, after all. We only look at Sega homebrew and things like that. So I'm not going to look at the PS2 port. Maybe I might take a look at it in my own personal time. But like, as a whole, or maybe on streams, because we don't have any restrictions on streams around here, only on videos. And like, it looks perfect. It actually looks like really good. Here we go. We got the Koopa the Quick Start. Like I said, only thing you really have in here is the audio. And in fact, if you press all 4 buttons on the Dreamcast, so A, B, X, and Y, you can actually mute the sound. So I guess the developer knew it was a bit choppy and was like, you know what, let's have it so you could just mute the sound with 1 button. So you could probably hear the sound cutting out and cutting back in. You see, it works just fine. Shoot to the island and stop. Shoot to this floating island in the sky, right? Yeah. It works just fine. You have no problem. That actually, is this, was it on Super Mario 64 DS? I think it's Super Mario 64 DS. There was a glitch. Oh, yeah. That's Super Mario 64 DS. But what would happen is, if you got in this cannon, and you aimed at the very tip of the mountain, under here, you could, well, it's kind of hard to do on the N64, but on the DS, you could do it perfectly. And if you shot there, it would, like, you could, wow, that was dumb. That was dumb. Wow, I'm a terrible shot. If you shot there, you could have it so Mario would float up in the sky. See, I used to have more experience with Mario 64 DS because that's how I used to play Mario 64. And the reason is I had an action replay, so I could just hack like Sonic into the game on the DS at the time, and it was fun. Well, not now. I don't know if it was just me or I had a special version, but now, like, hold on. Oh, there's the box. I don't know if I had a special version, but I could hack like Sonic in the game and play as him. It was kind of cool. Since when did I get 3 stars? So we'll check out a few things really fast here on the. See, I have a power stars. I have power stars, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and How do you get out of this again? Okay, so I'm just going to have to exit on Redream. Yeah, we'll just exit on Redream, and what we'll do is we'll restart the game. Now, like I said, do not think your progress saves. It does not save. I don't know why. See, it will always revert back. No matter if you save or not, it will always revert back to these. Maybe it's just these two. I haven't tried these ones. I'm going to try them in a second, maybe. But you can see we have, you know, here we have all the stars unlocked, you know what I'm saying? We can even get, if we go over here, we can get in the cannon and get on top of the castle roof. Which, you know, I haven't been on the castle roof too much in Mario 64, on the N64 anyway, because I have a habit of not 100% in Mario 64 too often, like ever really. Especially Mario 64 DS. Yo, Yoshi's actually up here. Mario 64 DS, I really will never 100%, and the reason is just because, you know, Mario 64 DS, it is, it's 150 stars. Oh, there's actually collision up here. I didn't expect there to actually be collision up there. That was cool. I always just wondered, how's the castle over here on just an ocean? There's just nothing but ocean out here. Like, why? Yeah, but we'll talk to Yoshi real fast. Mario, is that really you? It has been so long since our last adventure. It hasn't really been that long. What, 91? Oh, yeah, it was a long time. They told me that I might see you if I waited here, but I just about given up on hope. Is it true? Have you really beaten Bowser and restored the stars to the castle and saved the princess? I knew you could do it. Now I have a very special message for you. Thanks for playing Super Mario 64. This is the end of the game, but not the end of the fun. We want you to keep on playing, so we have a little something for you. We hope that you like it. Enjoy the Super Mario 64 team. I never understood what was the point of them giving you 100 lives, considering that they just reset when you get back on the game. It's like, if you have 100 lives, and Yoshi just commits suicide because Nintendo games. I don't know why he did that, but, I mean, they give you, like I said, they give you these lives, and you can't really, I almost forgot there was nothing down here. Like, they give you the lives, but it doesn't really matter, because what are you going to do with them, you know what I'm saying? Pound the two pound the 2 poles. But we'll look at a few more levels here because, you know, it wouldn't be right if I just showed off nothing. So we'll try and we're not gonna look at all the levels, but we will look at a few. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm surprised this game works. It is fully intact, and if you're gonna beat this all in one, oh, actually, hold on, you can save. I was wrong. You can save. But you have to save state. So if you want to save your game, you have to save state. That's the only way you're going to save this game in any capacity. So if you're playing this on a real Dreamcast, you're out of luck. Also, that ghost is very creepy. It's glitched. That is weird. That is very weird. Do I really feel like getting the cage right now? No, we'll wait. We'll look at a few other stages first. Like Jolly Roger Bay, I really want to show that one off because like I said, The lighting in this game is a lot different than Super Mario 64 on the Dreamcast on the N64. See, like, here's some things. This is what I'm saying. Like, look, normally there would be fish here, but the textures aren't completely. Like I said, I don't know if they're still working on this or if it's done for the most part. Because, like I said, it is almost a one-to-one port. But like some textures just won't work on the Dreamcast. It's not that they won't work; they just won't work the same way they work on the N64. So the Dreamcast handles things a lot differently. But you can natively run this on a real Dreamcast. And if you look, see, like look, normally in Jolly Roger Bay there would be fog here, and it would be like nighttime. There is no fog here. Actually, hold on. Usually it's like nothing, yeah, but there's no fog here or anything, and that's because the Dreamcast doesn't do lighting the same way. Also, just a little fun fact for anyone: Jolly Dar Docks is actually, Jolly Roger Bay is actually my favorite track in this game. Period. It's very relaxing, and I like the song. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, but only Nintendo series I really think does, and I'm not afraid to admit this. The only Nintendo series I truly do think does music well is Donkey Kong. That's it, because I really love the relaxing like vibe you get from Donkey Kong music, and so I'm not afraid to admit I actively listen to Donkey Kong music because it is very good. And other than that, I don't really think Nintendo does a good job with music. I don't know, their music is very like, I don't know, it just doesn't have heart and soul. You know what I'm saying? Like with Sega music, you can tell the composers really put a lot of effort into it. And it's not saying that Nintendo composers don't do that. It's just that their music is a lot more, I want to say, and this is not saying Sega doesn't have wacky music, you know what I'm saying? Because they have two different styles of music than gaming in general. But Nintendo's just always having more like wacky type music. And I'm not just talking about with Mario, but like a lot of their series, they have a lot more like wacky music, while Sega like has a lot more like, I guess you could say relatable music if you want to say it like that. I mean, you can if you want to say it like that. But I'm pretty sure someone out there will understand what I mean. Nintendo has a lot more just like wacky type music, and Sega just has a lot more like real music, if you know what I'm saying. And that's not, like I said, I'm no offense to anybody who loves the music and Nintendo makes, you know what I'm saying. But like, it's just, in my personal opinion, it'll never be able to match up to like Sega's like realistic style music that they have going on. Nintendo just chooses too much wacky and really just ungood music. Besides Donkey Kong, like I said, Donkey Kong is the only one, and that's because I'm a big fan of like relaxing music. So Donkey Kong for me is perfect when it comes to music. And to tell you the truth, I wish the people who composed Donkey Kong music worked for Sega, because they could probably make some awesome stuff. But yeah, you can see the cave down here. Really, that's it for Jolly Roger. Yeah, Jolly Roger Bay. What am I talking about? That's really it for Jolly Roger Bay. We're gonna leave there. We'll take a look at a few more other places. Let's see. Whomp's Fortress. I'll show that off. I'll show off the slide. I'll show off a Bowser fight. I'll try and show off like 3 rooms per video. I'll try and show off like 3 rooms. Okay. Here, let's see. Chip off Whomp's block, and you can see, like I said, this is Whomp's Fortress. Although I think, see, like textures are a little bit different. If I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken, right? Please no. Wow. Yeah, so that's Whomp's Fortress. That's Whomp's Fortress. I was gonna say something didn't work like it does in the original game, and I don't know what it was there. But I don't think there was anything that didn't work like the original game. Everything works pretty much perfectly, you know what I'm saying? All the stars are intact. And like I said, you could beat this whole game. Just save state when you're trying to exit. That's it, and you'll be fine. Cocoa Mountain looks weird. No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, Cocoa Mountain works just fine, you know what I'm saying? You can see, if we slide all the way down here, it works just fine. Although, I want to know if the slide is intact. That's why I'm going down here, just so I can warp back up, because I already went down already. So, I want to see, the snowman's head is already here. Let's see here, I forgot. There's a warp down here somewhere, right? Here? No. See, in the DS version, you can just backflip as Luigi and get down there, and you don't have to worry about, like, taking any stupid paths like you do here, but, I mean, that's only if you have Luigi. If you have Yoshi, too, you could also do it. But, like, Mario or Wario, you're screwed. Anyway, hold on. There we go. I'm probably going to kill your baby in the next few minutes if you don't if you don't stop making noise. But anyway, we'll go this way and see if the warp is here. Like I said, this is 1-to-1, so the warps are here and... Hold on. What? How? Well, isn't that just fantastic? How did that even happen? Whatever. We'll go here, and we'll just go down here. I thought there was 121 stars. And you can see the slide is intact here. It works completely fine. They have it, and it's here. You know, we're going to take a look at a few things. I want to look at... Oh, there is some pop-in for some weird reason, but I don't know if the N64... I can't remember if the original N64 had pop-in or not. Also, is it just me, or does this tunnel look a little bit bigger than it does in the N64 version of the game? I don't know. I might just be crazy, but it feels a little bit bigger than it did then. There's that box, and you can see we have the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? We'll grab the star and get out of here and go look at a few more other places. See, it gets really choppy in a lot of places, but for the most part, like I said, it works just fine. We got the star. Also, the transition effect is a little bit different for whatever reason. Save and continue. It's a little bit different, the transition effect, and I don't know why that is, but it is a little bit different. But anyway, I want to take a look at a couple more places real fast. We'll take a look at Big Boo's Haunt. Right, we'll go and we'll take a look at a Bowser stage, and then we'll take a look at the final Bowser stage. That's what we'll do. But first off, I want to see how's the slide. And you can see the slide is intact. Did they even... Oh yeah, they even... Now, for the longest time, I did not know that was... Oh, here we go with that weird wall thing again. Like, see, the Dreamcast, like I said, the Dreamcast handles textures differently. So, like, the walls... It's very weird to the way they scale these rooms, and some of these rooms feel way bigger than I think they were in the original N64 game, because like the slide just feels bigger, and you can see the lighting is different, because like I said, the Dreamcast has a totally different lighting system than the N64, so the lighting will never be 100% the same. And I don't know, popping is weird on this version of the game. I don't know why there's popping. In theory, there shouldn't be popping because the Dreamcast is a lot more powerful than the N64, but some games have popping on here too. But like I said, look, you can see... Wow, listen, hold on, I want to explain something. If this was a normal playthrough of Mario 64 and I tried to get down here before the 21 seconds, I could never do it. I did it unintentionally, and I still made it. What? I did it unintentionally, and I still made it. How crazy is that? We'll collect that real fast. One of the castle's secret stars. Actually, I think if you go back there and we'll check. Actually, I do want to. I know I said I'll check everything, but I just want to see how this is up here. You see? Yeah, it works. Okay, it's here. If we can fall down real fast. I'm trying to make this video quick as I can, just because, you know what I'm saying. This is probably like the only time Mario will ever make an appearance on my channel. Oh, look at that. The Princess Peach window is glitched. So there's no picture of her there like there should be. And if you get closer... Oh, so I guess they couldn't get that effect to work. And also the walls are doing that weird thing. I guess they couldn't get the effect to actually work for whatever reason. I always used to try and get over there. I never could. So you can see I want to see, because we're going to go ahead and get to the top, because I want to see how a Bowser fight will actually work on here, and how he looks on here, if his model is any different. If Mario says anything when he throws him. Because, you know, he normally says, "So long, King Bowser." Okay, that's what he says, okay? I don't want to get any comments down below. I understand the joke. I used to say the joke myself, okay? We all get the joke. But in reality, he says, "So long, King Bowser." Or if he says what he says in the Japanese version / Mario 64 DS, because I think they knew in the American version, they knew in Super Mario 64 DS that what Mario said kind of sounded a little off. So in Mario 64 DS, in the Japanese version of Mario 64 originally, instead of saying "So long, King Bowser," Mario just says "bye bye," and in the American version, he says "So long, King Bowser." But for some reason, every version of the game that came out after this, so the Super Mario 64 DS, he says "bye bye" instead of "So long, King Bowser." And You know, I know why it was done, just because, you know, Nintendo didn't like the joke, I guess you could say, but, like, oh, come on, why is it, see, it's getting a little choppy right here. I told you, you can get a little choppy in some places. It still says it's running at 60 frames, but in reality, it's getting a little choppy right here. I always hated this section, because hold on, don't do this to me. Well, we're gonna have to go up this way, and I do not like going up this way. I can't see. I can't see! Okay, there we go. These stairs look bigger, but okay, I keep saying things look bigger, and maybe they do or don't, but I don't know. We go down the pipe, and I want to see how Bowser looks real fast. The music is sped up here, and he looks just like he does in the 64 game, which is actually pretty cool. Let's see if everything... I want to see how the explosions work and if everything works here. I don't know, is some of these bombs missing? See if we can get this first try. He does say so long, King Bowser. I didn't know if he would say the Japanese version or not, but okay. If he would say... If he would just say bye-bye, but he doesn't. Okay. How do the keys look? Because... if you have the Japanese version of the Shindu version, which is like the version that added Rumble later on, if you like position yourself perfectly, you could do like this camera glitch. But that was only in the Shindu version of the game, which was like the version which had Rumble and things like that. But there we go. So we only have a couple more levels I want to look at, and then we'll go ahead and end this video because it's probably getting too long already, and you know, don't want to be here all day. But, like, this is a very... some of you might not think this is as special as I said it was, and I thought it would be something kind of revolutionary, because you never thought you would see this fat, ugly plumber on my channel. But, you know, it is on a Dreamcast, so it is... and it can be physically played on a real Dreamcast, so it meets the criteria. At least in my opinion. You might not agree, but guess what? Guess whose opinions matters? Guess whose opinions matter here? Mine, okay? Me, the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, and I say it's okay because it's on a Sega console. But anyway, you can see Big Blue's haunt here, and oh my god, look, see that weird, like, it doesn't work on, it looks very weird on the fence, and I don't know if that was some type of trick that the Dreamcast used, and maybe it made the game run better, or why they did that, but it really does not look nice. It is very unpleasing. Almost like if I was a person who, I would say it might be a little nauseating. Like if you were a type of person to get nauseous. I'm not personally, but it might be if you were that type of person. And hold on, let me just say hello to our old friend real fast. Oh dude, that still got. I jumped in real life. That I didn't think it was gonna get me, but it still got me. I can't believe that, but it works. It actually works. Hold on, how do we get out of here again? Oh, there we go. Now, I want to go down in the basement, and then we'll leave this level. Then another level I want to take a look at is Wet Dry World, just to see how that works. No, not Wet Dry World. Well, yeah, Wet Dry World, but no, I cannot remember the name. I can't remember the name right now. I just want to see how the merry-go-round works, how it looks, if it looks the same. Yup, they actually got the pictures here. I don't know why they didn't get it before. Oh, look at this. Cursed. Wait. Curses. Big Blue Haunt. Ghost. A ghost. I don't know. Is that supposed to happen here, or is that just like a glitch normally? Oh yeah, that's just a normal glitch. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, I didn't know if that was supposed to happen or if that was a glitch. We'll take a look at We'll go down here. I was actually curious because I wanted to know how the endless stairs worked, but obviously they're not going to be endless now because they're not going to be endless because we already have 120 stars and we beat the game. So let's just go over here. And you know, you probably know what stage I'm talking about here. I cannot remember the freaking name. I cannot remember the name. It's going to kill me. And I hate that I have to look at it now. What is it called? Hazy Maze Cave. There we go. I could not remember the name. I wanted to see how this level looked for whatever reason. I don't know why. It just interests me and I wanted to know how it looked. And you know, it looks just like it should. Sounds like it should. Like I said, the music isn't that choppy. If we go over this way. The elevator seems to work just fine. We're not going to spend too long here. I'm actually curious. I forgot how to get to Dory. I haven't played this game in a minute, so I forgot how you would even get to Dory if you wanted to. Let's see. I think it's somewhere over this way. Please don't fall. Okay. Also, by the way, these rocks, I forgot how they work, but they go wherever you go. I think that was how it worked. Yeah, they go, at least in Super Mario 64, in the original. I don't know about in the DS, but a lot of people never found this star up here. I don't know why. They find it so hard to find that star, but it was one of the first stars I found. It was just too easy. I just want to go down here and see Dory real fast. And also, I don't wait for this. I don't know if anyone else does, but I don't personally wait for it. I can take the health damage. Well, this area is not nice to the camera, and she's not down here yet, is she? Oh, she must not be down here yet. Oh yeah, because look, you're only supposed to come down here and get the star. Do we really care about seeing her, chat? I will chat. Like you guys are actually. Is it really necessary that I exit the course and then come back? Like, is that necessary? Do you need to see her that bad? To the one person who commented yes. Why? Actually, wait, she is supposed to be here, isn't she? Because you're supposed to... How else are you supposed to get up there? Hold on. No, I think Dory was supposed to be here. Oh, there she is. I don't know why she wasn't here before. And I was going to leave, just to think about it, and she's actually here. Ooh, personally, I like the way she looks in the DS. She has a more modern incarnation because she has the goggles and things like that. But like in the actual like N64 game, and also I remember you being secure over here. Go this way. Thank you. She looks fine. Her model looks just about the same as it did on the N64, which I always thought the N64 version of Dory was a bit creepy and nightmare feel-ish. Like I said, the DS version is a lot less creepy and more like, I guess you could say child-friendly if you want to put it like that. Here we go, save and exit. So now we're going to go ahead and look at which course was it I wanted to show off. Oh yeah, now we'll go look at the upstairs courses. Actually, hold on. Shifting Sandland. I'm curious about this one. I don't know why I'm curious, but I am. We could just hop in and look real fast. Okay, it's Shifting Sandland. It seems to work just fine. Actually. Okay, I was going to say for some reason the music isn't choppy here, but it is. Here we go. Now we'll go upstairs and we'll take a look at a few things up here. Like the mirror room. I'm curious how they do that on the Dreamcast. A few of these things like... Wait. I know a few of these paintings were sky paintings, but not all of them. Why are they all just sky paintings? I don't know, that's weird. See, now I remember. There we go, Tiny Huge Island. In fact, if Nintendo didn't tell you, you never technically would have knew which paintings were what, but we'll go in here. Oh no, this is Tiny Huge Island. We'll check that out in a second. That is one of the levels we will look at because that is kind of curious. I am curious about that. But no, I'm more so curious about how the mirror room will look here on like on the Dreamcast. Will it work perfectly? Will it not? Oh no, it actually works. I am surprised they did this effect because see on the N64 you don't go through the mirror at all. Like, but on the see over here it's just the painting of Jolly Roger Bay. But on 64 DS, this is actually Wario's painting over here. So I actually find it weird that I actually wanted to know how they actually did the mirror room. We're not gonna go in the not Cool Mountain. I forgot what that stage is called. We're not gonna go in there. I always wonder why that was here. You would have think that was a level. We're gonna actually go in the Wet Dry World. We're gonna go to the last star. Not the last star, but we'll go to this star. And I was gonna go to the Sunken City, but I'm really too lazy to go there. So, you know. And plus, this video is probably over 30 minutes long already. So, Yeah, that's where Dry World. It looks fine. Well, I want to see Tiny Huge Island. I'm more interested in. Tall Tall Mountain. I'm not really interested in. And like I said, we'll see some of these stages tomorrow when I stream this game, or Saturday when I stream this game. That's when you'll see more of these stages. But for now, we'll go look at Tiny Huge Island because I'm very curious to see how they do that one. Also, something I always found weird, because look, you go in and you see this painting right here. There's 3 paintings: a small world and a big world. Well, they could have had a medium world too. Why didn't they have a medium world too? This painting is actually like not available to go in. You either have to go in tiny or big, which I found. I really liked how they did this illusion, because this illusion, like, this is a really well done illusion right here, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen how it works, and it is actually a really good illusion, and it's cool how they actually got it done here on the Dreamcast. But we'll start off with the tiny island, and I just want to see what I want to know about this island is, will it get big when I go through the pipe, or will it like glitch and spaz out? I'm just looking for something to like crash this game at this point, and it works. It actually does work. That is very cool, and I'm happy to see it works. Like I said, for the most part, I think this is 100% completable. Do not quote me on that, okay? Don't go out and try and complete this. Well, you can go try and complete it, but I mean, don't go out and try and complete it and then find out it's not completable and say, Sega Slayer, you said this was 100% completable. No, I did not. Okay, I'm not gonna say this is one. Actually, can I just test something I always tried when I was a kid and never was able to get done? I just want to see. If almost, man, almost. Okay, hold on. Just give me 1 second. We'll try this on screen tomorrow, but I just want to see if I can. No, I can't do it right now. It's kind of hard to press the pause button and like play at the same time. So we'll just go up here. I'm curious to see how the final Bowser fight is, and then we'll end this video. Actually, maybe we'll look at Rainbow Road too. The music didn't change when I went in here, and that's because, well, that's obviously because it didn't change because Bowser's already been beat. The music is always sped up in Bowser's levels. No, the reason I came in here and want to see the Bowser boss fight is because his lighting is very weird on that fight, and I want to see if they managed to get, because we saw Jolly Roger Bay earlier and how that looked. So I want to see how's the lighting working on here, because like I said, they're 2 different beasts, the N64 and the Dreamcast. And in theory, the Dreamcast is more powerful, but they have 2 different lighting systems. So the Dreamcast lights things completely different. Also, these white things are starting to spread on my screen. Oh wait, I forgot I have a speed up button. I accidentally pressed select. Good thing we have 96 lives. Hold on, let's just go ahead and get up here. Good thing I went to see Yoshi first, because it kind of probably would have been annoying. And this level is making it slow down huge, like crazy. I don't know why it's slowing down like that, but it is. Hold on, let's see. Let's go this way. And let's hop past this. Sorry, I was trying to concentrate not dying right there because I always get hit by that electrical thing and die, and I hate that. I gotta be very careful because like I said, it's operating very choppy, and I don't know why. Well, I know why. But like I said, I don't know if this is still being worked on or not, and I'm stupid. Mario's shadow like looks weird for whatever reason. Wow, I landed that. Keep that in mind. I landed that, okay? I want to get up here. I am determined to get up here, and we will get up here because I know you're as curious as I am as to if Bowser's lighting will be good or not. I know you're just as curious because, like, will it be there? Will it not? And come on. I think anyone always thought these looked like Legos. I know I always thought that it looked like Legos, and that's how Mario could stick to it. That's how I always theorized it anyways, that, you know, those are just Legos, and maybe Mario has Legos on the bottom of his shoe, and he could just stick to stuff like that. And this platform works, that's good. Now, I hate this section because I have a habit of falling off, so what we're going to do is use our old friend save states. You see, that, like I said, save states are what you're going to need for this adventure if you want to, like, if you want to play. I don't know about on a real Dreamcast if it'll save, But like on Redream, you're gonna need yourself a save state to enjoy this game properly. Because without it, you're not getting anywhere. Because the game itself won't save. It will always revert back to those two. It will always revert back to those two 120 and 119 files respectively. I'm stuck. I always just did this to get up there because it's not safe using that. Oh my god, do not fall off. Okay, what? God plays right there? I don't even play Nintendo games and I am still a 100% beast at this. Let's go. I haven't played Mario 64 in a long time. Like, last time, I haven't, like, completed Mario 64. Well, like, I think I haven't, like, fully, this version, anyway. 64 DS, I played some of it recently, but didn't play, like, through the full game. So, I didn't even beat half of it. I just played through it. I think I unlocked Luigi and called it a day. And that was about it. But, like, as far as, like, this far into the game, I have not played these. Something said save state right there. Something told me, listen. Something said Sega Slayer save state, save state. I didn't listen. I did not listen at all. And look where it got me. I'm back to here. But I will do it for you guys. I will. Because I owe you guys this, okay? I said this was going to be a special video, and it's going to be a special video. So we're going to go ahead and save that right there. Also, why does it take you 6 megabytes for a save state? I don't understand. We have Dreamcast games. We have actual, like, PS2 emulators where I can save state and it won't even take 1 meg. Why is it taking you 6 megs to Redream? I don't know. And it gets, like I said, it gets really choppy on these certain stages, like, not to the point where it becomes, like, unplayable or anything, but it does. Just watch out. It can get a lot choppy in some places. And see, like, my frames don't show that they dipped, and that's because they haven't dipped, but the game itself has slowed down. I cannot, because it's so choppy, it's hard to make that jump. Please do not kill me. I always want to see, can I grab the bomb right before he explodes? What? I did not know you could kick him away. I've never done that before. I didn't know you could kick him away. That's cool. Oh my god. Note to self, save state when you get right there. Right here. So let's just save state real fast so I don't have to deal with this anymore. Now, if we go up here, see, I finally did it. I finally made the jump, and we have to do it one more time, which is stupid. That was dumb. Okay, well, God plays right there. Now let's get up here. Now, if this doesn't call for a save state, I don't know what does, because, you know, I've had a few times where, now, I usually don't get blown away by this wind, and I don't think any of us do, but I have had a few times. There used to be what? That's where the star would appear, right? There we go. I don't think any of us have gotten blown off, but I just want to know, how is Bowser's lighting? Just as I figured, well, it's kind of there, but for the most part, it's not really there. And I want to also see if they have the ending intact, so I'll try and beat him real fast. We'll save state, and I'll see if I can beat him. And then we'll end the video on the ending of the game. I want to see if his... Okay, we'll go ahead and throw him. That's stupid. I have to deal with the shockwaves. That's so dumb how he does 2 of those. How does a turtle shockwaves electrocute you? This is why Sonic is stronger and always will be. You're a loser, Mario. I hate you. Get out of here. Oh my god! This... Am I the only one who used to cheat right here and do this, like, all the time? I would do this all the time just because it's so, like, easy to do. What? I'm screwed. I'm dead. That's so stupid. Stupid. That's so dumb. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. I got this. Come on, grab his tail. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've never, man, you see, this is why, man. This is why. Sonic would have been around and had his tail within 3 seconds. And I'm just gonna wing this. And that was not a good idea. In fact, it's such not a good idea that I'm just gonna load because I'm gonna save state every time I get him by the tail so I can. All the time. Always that same place. Why is it always that same place I get him at? It would have been cool if he got dizzy from doing this. You can see he's not even moving. He's just spinning. This is getting annoying. Oh, that's dumb. Come on! This is so dumb! I don't even care. There's no way. Oh, come on! You know, all these guys need to learn how to keep their villains under control. Whether that be Sonic, Mario, Crash Bandicoot, even freaking Kratos. They all need to keep their freaking villains under control somewhere. Put Bowser on a freaking leash, dude. Well, he chose a dumb spot. I always wanted to know if you could just, like, maybe trick him into going there, but well, that was very risky, and I probably should not have took that, but I did it anyway. Same there. I probably should not have went for that. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Oh, there we go. I should not have been on here for that long just to get that one shot. I know it's not over yet. I'm just saying. Speedrunners somehow always grab. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Maybe he doesn't. In fact, I've never thought about this before. Nope. Let's get us another try. Let's get us another try. Another try. Never knew we could do this. Let me see how this turns out real fast. Nope. Ooh. Good throw. Good throw. Nope. Nope. Come on, I just want one good throw, please, man. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, this is better. This is better. We'll take this one. I'll take this one because this one is better. That is not better. Ooh, just a little bit more. Oh, I got it. Got him. Okay, we'll go ahead and save that again. Just one more. Just got to get him one more time, and we're good. See, this stuff like this just lags the game. We'll save it as because we got him again. So now we're gonna try and go for that one. Please do not fall. Ooh, I could have hit that. Ooh, I can do this. In fact, this is so good, I'm gonna have to save it right here. There is no way. There is no way. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad. Come on. It's scaring me to the point like I don't even know what I want to do now. Oh, come on. That wasn't enough. Oh, come on. That was enough. Oh, I thought that would have did it. That's enough. Yes, we did it. We did it, boys. We did it. I got it. I got it. I knew I could do it. I just wanted to, get this ending for you guys. And now that I beat him, we'll go ahead and end the video. Grab the key here. I know that took longer than expected, but we've done it. Well, I said key. Well, you know why? Because in the Japanese version, it's not a star. It's another key. But in the American version, it's a star. There we go. We beat it. Where does he fly to? There's nowhere he could possibly go. There feels like there should be more to that music track, but there's not. Oh, I guess he falls out of the sky. No, yeah, it is called Bowser in the Sky, isn't it? There we go. And there's the star. And, okay, well, it cut to black for a reason. Why it cut to black, I don't know. There's Princess Peach, obviously. Or Toadstool, whatever you call her. But I'm guessing 99% of people call her Princess Peach. There we go. See, again, I think her model looks a little bit better, but I'm not going to say it because I don't know. Even the Toads. But if anyone watches Simple Flips, they'll get that reference. But I think the model looks a little bit better. At least for Peach. See, her voice clips sound better. Oh, there's subtitles now. You guys noticed that, right? Subtitles.
And it's all thanks to you.
Although they're not really that good because you can't see.
We have to do something special.
Wait, those subtitles say something different than what they're supposed to say, and I can't see it. I'm gonna have to look back at that in editing. Obviously.
Let's make a delicious cake.
Let's make a delicious cake.
For Mario.
For Mario? What took her so long to say that? They just look back like that. They always did that in the 90s video game characters. Well, there's that really. I mean, there's nothing left for us to look at here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it back to my desktop and end it off there. As you can see, like, if you look, see, things don't look right. Certain things don't work right for whatever reason. Like, see, things like this. You can see popping and it does not work. I think the credit sequence is perfect explaining that, but we'll actually go ahead and save that there just because. But no, we'll actually go ahead and exit Redream now and make sure I was still recording. Yeah, but really, for the most part, wait, I saw a black screen. That's a bit scary. For the most part, that was it. That was Mario 64 on the Sega Dreamcast. I think it's pretty cool. The fact that they ported that to the Sega Dreamcast and that it's 100% playable. Like I said, it does have its own little gripes in that, like, the audio is a bit choppy, the sound is a bit choppy, and it just overall, like, sometimes there'll be graphical glitches or how the walls move when you move your cameras. I hated games who did that. Like, personally, that was mostly only during the 64-bit / 32-bit era. Kind of by the time we got to the 128-bit era, that was phased out. You know what I'm saying? And I hated games that did that. I really do. I don't like it. It's not nauseating or anything. I don't suffer from anything like motion sickness or anything like that. I just personally don't suffer from that, so I don't get I don't experience anything. It's just very unpleasing to the eye, if anything, for me. That's why I don't like it. It's not a nice look, and I really do hate it. Why it's there, I have no idea, but. And you'll notice that the Dreamcast handles lighting a bit different than the N64 in that places like Jolly Roger Bay lose their fog effect. Some textures are missing, but for the most part, it's a one-to-one creation and it works fine. Just fine, in fact. I'll leave the download link to it down in the description. And if you also want to try the PS2 port / PC port of the games, you can just do a quick Google search. They'll be there. And I'm not telling you that because I can't tell you, because I can't put the links in the description. I just think it's no point in putting the links for those versions in when I didn't look or talk about them. So if you want to look for them, you can just Google search or find it on YouTube. But the links to download the Dreamcast version of the game, or you might be able to get the game, the PS2 / PC version from there too. But the links to download the Dreamcast version will be in the description below. So if you want to try this out on your phone, or if you want to try this out on your PC, it's as simple as unzipping the file. And also, by the way, sometime next week I'll probably make a new emulator tutorial for PC this time, instead of the final emulator tutorial this time for PC instead of Android. I'll get around to doing that probably next week or the week after. But yeah, I've been the What's Cool Second Enthusiast. Well, if you're new here, if you could subscribe, that'd be really awesome. We're trying to reach 300 subscribers, and you'd be helping us out a lot. Oh, before I say anything else though, just know this is a one-time thing, okay? And you'll probably never see Mario or anything like that on the channel again, unless something else like this gets ported to Dreamcast. Like if someone decides to port Super Mario Sunshine over to the Sega Dreamcast, then we'll look at it, of course. But other than that, you'll probably never see Mario on this channel again. So I hope you had your little laughs and your little looks, because you'll never see him again. Also, by the way, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the stream, you know what I'm saying? Or, I guess, see, like I said, I record these videos a day ahead, so it's Thursday for me, so I'll see you guys Saturday, but you'll see me tomorrow for you guys, which is Saturday. But, yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. No designated time. I just don't, because I have a very weird schedule, period, just like my day-to-day life. Even before YouTube, I have a very weird schedule. I'm never really at one place in time at a different, at any specific time, so you never know. I never know what I'm going to be doing at the time, so there's no designated time. I can tell you, definitely don't get your hopes up for any time in the morning. That'll almost never happen, probably never will happen. I'll probably tell you sometime between 2 to 9 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those are between that time I'll probably stream. So, if that sounds suited for you, that'll be fine. But I usually don't stream no later. I probably won't stream no later than 9 o'clock, just because I don't like it. And I probably will never stream any earlier than 2 o'clock. I probably will never even stream at 2 o'clock, but you never know. I'll never stream any earlier than 2 o'clock, and never any later than 9 o'clock. But yeah, I'll see you guys then tomorrow. If you're new here, if you could subscribe, that'd be really awesome. We're trying to reach 300 subscribers, and you'd be helping us out a lot. Make sure to share this video with your friends to become a Super Slayer. I've been the world's coolest Sega enthusiast, Sega Slayer 64. This video I have been recording for an hour. So until next time, have a good one, Slayers.